All the other stuff from this morning was from over the weekend since Friday. Actually, a lot of it came on Friday and they couldn't deliver it. Look how dusty that is. All right, so before I do anything, I went to get my mail, and it's one of those days where you're not sure what's the weather's going to do. It's dark. I went to also check on those figures that I couldn't get together. It only got to 96 degrees in my car. Those things, I tried them right away. Not going to happen. They're not going to go together. I cannot get that head on that figure, so I just brought them in. We'll try again tomorrow because there was no sunlight to really make my car bake up to 118 degrees like it normally is. I truly hate these $5.99 bricks, but you know, the calcium, the whatever you want to call it, the crap that these things are made out of, I hate them to the core. But I do want another figure, and I want the checklist from this. I'm trying to figure out how to way to get all the checklists together, because online there's just not any information that's adequate for all the checklists. There's like season 1 and season 2, and that's about it. And I was hoping to find other people out there that have a way of getting that information, people that have been in the game longer than I have, and so far not anybody yet. I haven't talked to the squirrel crazy guy or any of those. I don't really. Anyway, those robots, ready to robots I got earlier didn't have pilots, and I thought that was going to be fine, but I was like, you know what? They got ready to robot pilots, plus they're only $1.99 now instead of $4.99. So I think only 4 come in this, because there's 4 vials, but I think there's nothing in that one. Yeah, there's nothing in that one, so that's the figure outside of it. So there's 5 mechs and 4 of these, but I did get another set. I didn't bring it over here. It's got a different character here, so I figure it's maybe different characters in all of these. I don't know. So for $1.99 each, sure. I mean, because I can't find a little booger pilot that big. Here's what you came for. This is the mail, the package that I got today. You know, I just got in the door. My cat's already screaming, no attention. He went outside today for a few minutes. He didn't stay outside very long. When I went out to get the mail, he came back. I was like, dang it. I mean, I got 4 cats, 5 technically. Well, they're not mine, but this one will not go outside. I don't know what's going on with him. Oh, crap. I hate packing peanuts. I hate me some packing peanuts. All right, so I'm going to set this over to the side carefully, because I don't want any of those peanuts to spill out. I don't want the cats to choke on them. All right. Oh, this is the, not ready to robot. What is it called? It's, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, not the original like 50s or 60s game. This is the ones where you build the robots, and the reason I got this particular set is it came with a wrench. A lot of these don't come with the tools you need in order to take the body parts off and re-put them on. And it also came with, I'm pretty sure, enough to make 2 figures, including the head, which I think is in here. Let me just dump it all out. And it even came with it. I thought this was interesting. This is one of the things like, oh, please put that in there. I would love to keep this. The real socket wrench, whatever that means. Rock'em Sock'em figure was originally $8.99. I remember they were expensive, and I only had like 2 of them back in the day, but I don't remember what happened to them or why I had them or got rid of them. But this person bought them at KB Toys in Moreno Valley Mall, Moreno Valley, California, 92388. Phone number. Well, that's close to our phone number right there. All right, so we got the UPC number, 74299 was always the number for Barbie, because I put everything in the computer. And there's 2 manuals for the Rock'em Sock'em robots. I guess that's the orientation on it. And nuclear waste store. I don't think that's one of these. Oh, you know, it's the green guy probably. Because the other guy, well, this is not the other guy either. The other guy's called the Red Rocket or something. This guy right here. I'm beginning to wonder if this is why, because they're kind of flimsy and there may not be a way to tighten it up without breaking it. When you try to tighten it up, those often on eBay you'll find them broken. All right, so we got this little lug wrench, which you need to in order to take the body parts off or put body parts on. So I want to tighten that up. There we go. It just needed some tightening. Whoa. It's made out of metal too, by the way. I don't know if it matters which way you use it. It doesn't seem to matter. I do remember that this was like an easy release mechanism or something. Like if you wanted to release quickly, you push this in. I could be wrong. Like I said, I haven't had one of these in like 20 some years. And I remember I had the snake guy. I remember he had a snake, like a cobra head, and he had the little praying mantis like arms. Maybe it was a praying mantis altogether. Yeah, somebody just offered me another one of these sets on eBay. I was like, I don't know if I like them yet. I got to get one in my hands to see if I remember if I liked them or if I hated them, or if I just, I thinned out my collection over the years, and maybe it was just I felt like, it's time to let it go. But I decided that robots are my thing. And, back then I was probably still trying to figure out, like, what do I like? Oh, yeah, here's the neck thing that you can connect to the head to make it do the pop-up thing, like Rock'em Sock'em Robot pop-up. Like if you want to make them punch each other and jack their jaws up. Oh, I just realized that you gotta undo the thing for this. I don't like flat head. I like Philip's head personally. No offense to anybody named Flat, and no comment to anybody who's named Philip. I don't like your head. I like the Phillips head screwdriver. So you put it in like this, and so whenever he gets his jowls jacked, he gets knocked up in the air. I think the only thing you can't screw down is the head. See how it's got a spring-loaded thing in there? All right, does he have a head? I swear there was a head on the thing when I bought it. Maybe I'm wrong, and I just got one because I wanted the wrench, and it came with a head, but that's not his head. It probably is. I think the one that I saw with the head that was the red rocket, the head was not good. It wasn't the head that was bad. It was a lot of the joints were broke, because these things get torn up from people who over tighten them, or well, you can't under tighten them, but from people who over ratchet it, they do get torn up. Like if you go too far, like you can go so far, but if you keep on going, like when you start feeling resistance, like then I'd hope that's supposed to do that to let you know you're done. All right, so it does have some tight joints. I thought it was going to be like a floppy mess. I think this is one of those situations where it punches and it doesn't actually come off. Okay, so it's like that. Kind of like the Battlestar Galactica Cylon Raiders, the bullets. Wow, that's like a double one. Leave it to Mattel to do that. All right, so this is pretty cool too. This right here, he has chainsaws in his toes. But you can also put these feet on there, and these can actually put up on his shoulders, so you can make his shoulders wider, is what really these are for. I was watching a guy doing a bunch of these. Here's the chest plate for this dude, or either that or the back plate. Probably the back one. A lot of these guys, when you find them on eBay, they don't have most of the pieces. So this is a guy with a head that I created just now. He's got a back thing. I don't see a front thing for him. There's some extra arms right here that are kind of meh. Oh, here's some missiles. I guess they go in there. Here's exhaust pipes, maybe? I don't know. So these legs, they're okay. I forgot there's a reason for this, and I can't remember what it was. I don't think this is meant to be played with like the Rock'em Sock'em Robot Arena, but you can make them somehow or another go against each other. Probably just like pow, like that. Like kids like to play with things. Because this was back in the day when kids actually bought and played with toys. Well, I don't know about bought, but they definitely played with them. Yeah, this is Waystar, because this is the arms for Waystar, or Nuclear Waystar. So I got two incomplete Rock'em Sock'em robots. I don't have a chest plate for him. His head is on this guy right now because I like him better. He just looks cooler. Like if I made it the way I want it, I probably want him to have some wider shoulders, although his shoulders are pretty cool like that. But you can always extend his shoulders out with these things. I don't know. He looks pretty good like that. And him. All right, his arm keeps coming off. So let me tighten that arm on. Yeah, these weren't bad after all. I thought they were going to be like, I think they'd be a floppy mess. I was like, I'll try one. And you know me, it's like everything's like a Pringles chip to collectors. It's like once we pop, we just can't stop. It's like we get ourselves addicted to stuff. All right, so he's got arms and legs, but he has no head. He must be a politician. All right. Oh, I have a feeling I'm going to want to collect these now. Oh, here we go. We can make this into like a weird kind of head. You know, I wonder if like some other heads can go on him. Like if I took off the head of that guy and put it on here, or like, because it's just a regular head. I could probably even take like a wrestling figure and pop his head off and put it on here. The magnet dudes, no, they're not going to work. Anything at this table is probably not going to work. But yeah, I could probably put any head on this. I could probably put a human head on there, which would be kind of cool, to be honest with you. Like one of my extra He-Man heads, because they always come with extra heads. The new ones, not the old ones, obviously. His legs are kind of meh. But he's like green and orange, which are like great colors, you know, Aquaman. And then these legs, pretty nice. But I remember there's some reason for this, and I can't recall. Like, I think like they go on something, but I don't remember. It's like I said, I haven't had one of these in so long. I don't know what happened to mine. I probably ended up donating it when I did a purge. I didn't sell much. I usually just ended up donating to different people. Like I would be like, take the best and leave the rest. All right, so they got a lever in the back to make him do that chainsaw kick. All right, so not bad. I think it's pretty cool. It's really heavy. It's got metal in it. That's metal. I think the chest is metal all around the front end pack. I don't think the legs got any metal in it. And of course, these things have got metal involved in them. This is all plastic. I don't think even the little thing that holds it on is made out of metal. The legs feel kind of heavy, like there's some metal involved somewhere. I don't know. All right, so Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Does anybody ever remember having these back in the year 2000 is when they came out? 2000, 2001. What are your views of these? Was it something you liked? Was it something that was like a passing, fleeting thing? And yeah, just let me know in the comments. I'm interested in what you have to say about it. I'm thinking put his head back over him, and I'm thinking about getting the He-Man head and putting it on top of him. That might be pretty cool. So check my Instagram. I might be putting some pictures on there later, just for the fun of it. That looks kind of ridiculous. Okay, let's just put his head back on. And I guess that's okay. It just doesn't look that good, but I'd rather have, you know what, when I buy other sets, I'll probably end up getting a chest piece, but not the back piece on one of these. But I'm not in a hurry to get any more of these right now. I do want to go and do this real quick. And tonight's Metarog's birthday, so if you know Metarog, if you don't, either way, you know, just wish him happy birthday. He's going to have a celebration at 6:45 Eastern Standard Time. So I'll be over there then, hopefully, well, after I get off the phone, so around 7 o'clock. And I don't think I'll do a live opening of any of this stuff, because especially this, I'm like, no thanks. I'm just going to take it out. I'm not going to go outside. Right now, the mosquitoes are so bad outside. I rolled down my window. Well, I keep my window rolled down, but I slowed down to talk to my neighbor who was getting her mail, and she's like, watch out, the mosquitoes are bad. I was like, oh my gosh. They as soon as I slowed down, they started flying into my car. But this is the main reason to have this. I can have a little list and have a visual, because I need this, and I can't find any of this online. It's like from the year 2019 to the year 2021, there's a good record of that on a wiki. Now, I joined the wiki and put the new information for the new 2 of the 3 things that I bought for the new sets. But I guess I'll be working on that. If anybody else wants to help out with this, if you like these, let me know, or just go to the wiki and join it. So I put some information on there. I think I got this guy before. Who was the other guy? I can't remember. I definitely remember this guy. I think it was Whip and Edge. I think Edge was the other one. All right, well, I'm going to go open this, and I'll see you guys later. Have a terrific Tuesday.